Hey, my name's Brian. I used to have really bad acne. Wham, boom, bam, whammo. But over the course of a year on Accutane, I've cleared up a lot. Now I'm in the final stretches of my treatment. Enjoy my Accutane adventures. What's up, my support and all you amazing people out there? This is week 60 of Accutane, and this week's video is going to be all about why acne makes us stronger people. But before we hop into the video, I want to tell you guys a little something about my hair. I know a lot of you guys are asking, when am I going to cut my hair? Why am I letting it get so shaggy? Well, just because I actually have these two cysts that you saw from last week, right? I have this one right here and here, and it's just the remnants now, right? Which is awesome. It's like they're going away so quick. But I was waiting until this one went away because when my barber cuts my hair, he constantly takes a brush on the top part of my forehead and rubs it, and I had a zit there one time that he did that while he's cutting my hair, and after that haircut my zit ended up getting so big because it's so irritating. So I'm just gonna avoid a haircut until these are fully away, and that could be possibly in like a day or two. Another little thing that I want to tell you guys is that I took all the videos on my channel, I went through all of them last night and organized them into playlists. So all the playlists that were already existing are now completely updated and fully ready for you to watch, and there are even new playlists which have, you know, they feature different videos that you may not have ever seen. So check out the playlist and let me know if you like the organization and what I have available. And hey, if you have a playlist that you think I should add, definitely please let me know in the comments below. And finally, I just wanted to say a huge thank you for everyone that came into my video last week, showed me support, accepted me. That was huge because I was really nervous putting that video up, and I was really nervous about how people would, you know, perceive it and how people would actually accept me and my video. I thought it was not going to go over very well. I honestly did not see that going over very well. But you guys blew my mind out of the water. I was not prepared for the amount of, you know, just straight love that came from that video. So thank you guys so much, and I'm so glad that I put it up because I've had messages coming in just the entire week from people saying that that video was just so helpful to them. So man, that's what I make these videos for. So that was an awesome thing to put up, and to get the feedback that I got, I was just so grateful. All right, let's move on to today's video subject: how acne builds our strength as people. When you have to deal with something that is a hardship, that it's, you know, brings adversity to your life, like acne or maybe obesity or some sort of deformity, or really anything that you're self-conscious about, you instantaneously get to understand the exact opposite of joy or satisfaction or whatever. You get to appreciate the yin and the yang. I know that sounds kind of weird, and I know if you are just starting to suffer from acne, then you're listening to me and being like, this is not cool, I don't appreciate this at all. But believe me, in the long term, having acne, having something you have to struggle with in your life, builds so much character, just so much character. Because think about this, how are you going to appreciate joy if you don't understand agony and suffering? You don't understand how great that is. You can't fully appreciate this because you don't know how terrible this is. You have to experience the bad to really be able to appreciate the good. And one of the things that having acne has been able to help me do is just to be able to understand people's mindsets behind whatever they're struggling. Now, of course, I can't understand what they're struggling. You know, I've never been obese, so I can't understand exactly what it means to be obese and try to come down. But I can understand the struggles that come behind the self-esteem part of it, behind the thinking part of it, the mentality of it. Because, I mean, I struggle with something that I think is as severe as being obese. You know, people make fun of you and people think that it's your fault and that like you're doing something bad and they can fix you and you're stupid. And like, not everyone says that, but I mean, like, there are a couple people that like they treat you like that, and you're just like, I'm not stupid, I'm not a dumb person, I'm not doing something wrong, I just have this issue and I'm trying to fix it. I'm trying everything I can to fix it. But you telling me like, oh, you're so dumb, you should try washing your face. Oh, that's pretty gross, you must have something wrong with you on the inside of you. Like, that doesn't help anybody. But because I've had to struggle with acne for so many years in my life, it's brought a lot of empathy to my personality, and that's something that I love about myself. I love the fact that I can really feel for other people. I see people struggling and I want to help them. Or I see people doing good and I'm really proud of them and I really want to encourage them, because I understand, you know, when you succeed, you need people to support you and tell you you're doing awesome so you can be encouraged to continue going forth. Or if you're, you know, faltering or something's wrong or something, or you're dealing with something that's hurting you and, you know, you haven't made that change yet, I want to help you. You know, it's something that I can't just watch it. You know, I can't just watch somebody struggling, I need to help them. I love that I genuinely, just authentically, really want to help people. Like, I don't tell myself that I should probably go help that person. It's like if I don't help that person, I feel bad. And that's something that I've learned from having acne. It's one of the prizes that has come out from acne. It's one of the things that I'm thankful that I got acne for. As well as improving my emotional understanding and my personality, it has also forced me to focus on myself a bit more. While, you know, other people who maybe don't have to deal with some sort of, you know, problem where it's like building on their self-esteem, maybe they can go out and they're just like, they're worried about partying, they're worried about impressing the cool kids, they're worried about being part of the popular, you know, clique at school, and they're worried about being on the football team, they're worried about getting smashed and doing this and that, and like that stuff never really appealed to me. I went through my party phase, of course, for like, you know, a year and a half in high school, but then I really noticed that I was focusing on myself. I was focusing on my bodybuilding, my passion. I was focusing on my videos. I was focusing on this. I was focusing on that. Why? Because, I mean, maybe not 100% because of my acne, but because, you know, I didn't feel like going out to the party when I had a big zit on my face and getting drunk. That didn't do anything for me in the first place, and those people were already rude to me. You know, getting drunk has never been something that I'm like, oh yeah, I can't wait. What are you doing this weekend? Let's get drunk. Let's go to the bar. What bar you go to? What are you doing for New Year's Eve? Let's go get drunk. I'm not that kind of person. Drinking has no purpose to me. Like when you finish, when you wake up the next day, you've not completed anything else. You've not produced anything exciting, and there's no feedback on the drinking that you did last night. But if you work really hard on something, you have produced something last night. You went to the gym last night and you produced something. You made something happen. You got one day closer, and you will get good feedback from it because you are working hard on something. That is something that I have pulled from having acne. You know, I have really closed down what I wanted to do and did that and focused on that, and focusing on my passions instead of focusing on myself or whatever. It's really let me not worry about what my face looks like because I have so many other things going. So now when I go out in public, and even probably past like 17 or so, because I was so integrated into my bodybuilding lifestyle, when I went outside and I had a bunch of zits on my face, maybe I had 2 or 3 cysts, I had, you know, big whiteheads on my nose and like really obvious, you know, just everywhere you can see it. I didn't really care, and I still don't care, because that person that makes fun of me, that guy right there that makes fun of me, he made fun of me. Why did he do that? Probably because he's insecure about something going on with his life. I'm not insecure about my life, and when he makes fun of me, I'm like, okay, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe you are completely correct. I do have a big zit right here. But I'm about to go home, and I'm about to go make a video, and then I'm gonna go to the gym, and then I'm gonna ship out shirts. All productive things. What are you about to do? You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to brag or anything. I'm just saying that, like, focusing yourself in on something that you love and focusing on something that you want to do with yourself, regardless of your acne, will help you forget about your acne, because you are more important than what is happening with this social stigma of your acne and what people think about it. You're doing something more important. So my message for you is to find what you're passionate about and follow that. Whether or not people are supporting you, you will become a better person if you focus on yourself and increase your capacity to do whatever it is that you love. You won't worry about, you know, these self-esteem issues that you have. Believe me. Take it from me, please. And the last little thing that I wanted to say that I have addressed in other videos before is just the fact that when people make fun of you when you have acne, or when you're obese, or you have a deformity, or whatever it is, those people are not good people. Those people are revealing to you their true colors. If you didn't have this issue, you know, you didn't have acne, you didn't have obesity, whatever it is that they're making fun of, they wouldn't have shown you their true colors. So they would have been a nice person to your face, and you probably would have befriended a person that inside is damaged, is not a good person. And I'm not saying that, you know, there's people that you should just give up on and hate or whatever, but obviously these people are negative at this point in their life. They need to do some healing on the inside so that they can become positive people, and then they are great people to associate with. But right now, when people are like that, when people are willing to talk down about a zit on your face that you can't control, or your obesity or something, instead of encouraging you from it, those people should not be in your life. And the fact that they're opening up and showing you that, you should be thankful that you have these, whatever issue it is, because those issues are screening other people, bad people, out of your life. They're just they're just saving you time from wasting time trying to be friends with people that will never ever be good for you, your progression, or your life. I know I sound really passionate about this, but I've experienced this, guys. I've experienced this a lot. Since high school, I've had these friends, and then over the years I've realized those people weren't my friends. Those people were making fun of me, and they just like were terrible people. And then I just realized that once I started focusing on myself and I was able to step out of this like trying to be cool and trying to fit in stigma and look at it from out here, and I'm like, wow, that person were always saying bad things and never actually congratulated me on anything. They weren't here for the support. They were just here, I don't know, to make fun, I guess, and be a friend, even though they're just using me to make fun of. See, that's the kind of stuff that you don't want, and the fact that you can screen those people out is great. Alright guys, there's my rambling for this episode. I just wanted to get all these topics out of my head. There's just been so many thoughts that have been spawning, especially since last week's video. It was just such a positive and great video to put out there. Not only because, you know, the content of it, you know, getting that story out there and getting out my feelings to people, that was great, but also just the massive support that came in and the realization of who's out there, who's dealing with what I'm dealing with. I didn't realize that there was so many people relating with me so closely. When I said that I had a cyst on my nose, there were people that said I've been called Rudolph because of a cyst on my nose, and I had no idea there's so many people that were relating. So man, thank you guys for that support last week. I had all these ideas and stuff. I've had all these thoughts this whole week waiting for this video because I was so excited to make a follow-up from last week. So thank you guys so much for coming in here and watching and, you know, listening to me ramble a little bit, because I love unloading to you guys, and I hope that, you know, my thoughts can help expand your thoughts. You know, it's always good to open up and kind of just create a forum of discussion. So if you guys have any questions, you want to know anything about me, you want to just talk or anything, please leave questions in the comments below. Most likely next week I will be answering questions from the comments below as well in the next Accutane video featuring people who left good comments. So leave good questions, maybe I'll feature you in next week's video. Thank you guys so much for checking out the video. Again, if you made it this far in the video and you did like it, please click the thumbs up button and take it on over to Facebook. Share it to the Facebooks so your friends can see it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate the love and support. You guys are awesome. Team Beyond the Week. Big J.
Lift heavy or die MIRIN!
Yeah!